to Third Phase of Moon. Blake Cousins, along with my brother Brent and Apollo Asteria, we're breaking down the late developing news coming in the last 5 hours. We've got a military helicopter with the face-off of the unknown craft surrounding New Jersey. We've got statements from the governor and incredible videos. Buckle up. Let's watch this right now. So we're looking at this in real time, and it's happening 24/7. Thanks everybody joining us in this late breaking news tonight. Once again, police, military helicopters surrounding these drones, engaging them, a face-off. What the heck is going on here?
Yeah, Blake, we're having crashes simultaneously throughout the past couple days. Where's the proof of these things on the ground? I want to see recovery of these the debris. We don't see that, but we are seeing activity of these helicopter military. I'm not sure what they are. What kind of station? Is it military or are they just police? But they're definitely looking for something and circling drones on a daily basis, almost on an hourly basis.
I'm wondering what is going on with this is possibly a black budget program. Are there new technologies being created by programs that our government isn't necessarily aware of because they're kind of under this sort of black program?
The late breaking news, more videos just into Third Phase Moon. Is it ours or is it something ET in nature?
There is some wild looking crap in the skies. Holy piss. Hold on. I'm gonna put my hat on backwards. I don't know what's going on. I hope these are in focus. Look at this. What the hell's going on here? Oh, please be picking this up. This is nuts. Look at that. God, I wish my neighbor was here right now. He comes out and watches for UFOs, but holy crap.
Right, this was, in our opinion, John Graff captured this. We're trying to lock down the source, but it sounds like John Graff. He lives in Los Angeles, and if this is the case, it's confirming this is happening across the continent. And right there, Los Angeles, it looks like an invasion.
Yeah, you see the fleet, and they're doing these maneuvers, and they're swarming around each other. These aren't birds. We could rule that out. We're looking at something in the sky that's almost creating some sort of formation as it's kind of calculating its next move. This is amazing footage by John Graff.
Yeah, it definitely looks like a swarm of orbs right here. And, maybe they are balls of plasma. I bring that up a lot on here, but, it definitely looks like a swarm or some sort of invasion happening over Los Angeles.
If you're talking about the activity going on or what we're looking at here, you've got to admit that this isn't mundane stuff. If you're just new to this information about what's going on, you hear the government talking about it, the major news is talking about it, you're looking for source material. Well, we've got you covered in tonight's episode and throughout this past week. Just go look at what we've been doing here. But again, this is major evidence of something happening, and we got to find out what it is. We're receiving this footage coming in of what looks to be military Blackhawks hovering just right over there in the neighborhood, New Jersey. They're looking for something, maybe a downed UFO. Once again, Brent brought it up. We're looking for the debris, the crash. Are they actually retrieving the debris or these drones and keeping it from the public? That's a big question.
Yeah, this one just came in and people are actually speculating these could be one of the drones, these unidentified drones flying low over the rooftops. I'm not sure. It's up to you, your opinion on that. Could it just be some sort of Black Hawk helicopter? If it's a drone, a Black Hawk over a neighborhood, it's all scary. Whatever's going on is kind of off the hook because the activity is just so hot right now. Is this a drone?
A lot of these happening over in New Jersey in the past week here, and this is pretty crazy how these sightings are just piling up. I know the other day there was actually an alleged video of a crash, an alleged actual crash in New Jersey. So what is happening here?
That's the big question. And again, it almost looks like a movie, but this is based on real life. We're looking at it. We've got statements coming in, but more
the
video.
Drones
Here's
in Jersey
the
and Morris
governor
County.
of
20,
New Jersey.
I don't know how many
It's kind of under the gun.
mayors sent a
and,
letter to you
here's
this morning.
the big question.
Asking for a clarification. What can you tell us? What is going on, and why is it taking so long to come up with an explanation?
Yeah, it's a good. I don't blame people for being frustrated. Let me say, most importantly, right up front, we see no evidence, and I say we. This includes Homeland Security, FBI, Secret Service, our state police, authorities at all levels of government. The most important point to say is we don't see any concern for public safety. That's number one. Number two, having said that, it's really frustrating that we don't have more answers as to where they're coming from and why they're doing what they're doing. We had last night 49 sightings. I think 20 of them were over Hunterdon. Now those include, I think I saw one mistaken a fixed-wing aircraft, a plane, a small Piper Cub, for instance, for a drone, or you saw one and that counts, and then I saw the same one and that counts. So we think these are overstated, but it's a non-zero number. I was on with the White House and Homeland Security leadership literally at the very top yesterday for pretty much all day. I'm hoping we'll get answers sooner than later. I would just ask folks to continue to let the FBI or their local law enforcement know when they see something, and we'll continue to do everything we can with our federal partners to get clearer answers.
Why is it so hard to get answers?
These are apparently very, as I understand it, very sophisticated. The minute you get eyes on them, they go dark. And, we're obviously most concerned about sensitive targets and sensitive critical infrastructure. So we've got military assets, we've got utility assets, we've got the president-elect's one of his homes here. This is something we're taking deadly seriously. We've gotten good cooperation out of the feds, but we need more, and that was my plea.
Finally, how much longer do you think?
I don't know, but if we have news, I'll let you know. The minute we know something, I'm not going to hide it under a bushel.
Governor, you're going to have people saying, I saw a drone and it was spraying something, or I saw a drone crash in my yard and it set off an alarm when I tried to go near it. There's a lot of fear amongst New Jersey residents. I mean, what is your message?
Well, the message I just gave. But by the way, we're not aware of any nefarious drone that has crashed, or if there is one that's crashed, could someone please call me and let me know where that is? There are a couple of rumored downings for one reason or another. One of them was a toy. The other one was never found. But having our hands on equipment that's on the ground would be helpful, no question about it.
In my opinion, if this was a secret operation by the high ups, the black projects, they're not going to let the governor know whether they're retrieving crash retrieval from the unknown. But who knows? Yeah, absolutely. If you come across the debris, let the governor know, let Thirdphaseofmoon know, post that video immediately so it doesn't get suppressed.
Yeah, maybe this governor's not on the need-to-know basis. If something's crashing, there's going to be the black ops that are coming in and covering this all up instantaneously. We did state, and there has been reports of possible crashes in the New Jersey area, and we would like follow-up. We want to see the goddamn debris.
Yeah, apparently, there are these crash retrieval programs that are kind of run by these sort of three-letter government agencies, shadow agencies. So maybe that's what's going on here. Maybe the local politicians aren't being necessarily read in.
Yeah, that's the problem, I think. It's way above their heads, need to know basis. Hopefully, the new executive branch coming in will give us some disclosure. But here, listen.
I'm Kayla Gaskins in Washington. On Friday, Pentagon officials participating in a classified closed-door meeting with the House Oversight Committee. The topic reportedly centered around UFOs that have been flying over New Jersey.
As confirmed, they're going to keep it behind closed doors, a secret meeting. But look, more video.
This is over my house right now. What is that?
That's what we want to know. We want to know what the heck is that? And it's happening, thousands of these sightings, and it's even over Mar-a-Lago. We've got the FBI, we got the DOD. I think we even probably have the CIA investigating this, and we're on top of it. But I think the public's going to bring disclosure. You need to reach out to us. Our email is in the description if you're witnessing these things over your head. Brent?
Yeah, these guys are doing closed-door meetings, and we don't like that. That's like taking it in a skiff. The public doesn't hear what the hell's going on. That's not doing anybody any good. We need to hear it from our politicians, from the high-ups, what's going on, because there's a secret going on, and they're not telling us, and there's something happening over America, the entire planet, it seems. So things are just lighting up. More UFOs just coming in. Check this.
Big UFO over Norman right now.
What's that? That's crazy.
The thing's like the size of a car. It's like
dude, that's wild. That is totally...
That's not normal.
That's not normal at all, man.
Come on, Norman. There it is. Look at that.
The American public's capturing the evidence. Like we said, disclosure is in our hands, and everybody's having their eyes to the skies. And I think everybody needs to do that even tonight and tomorrow night and the night after that.
Yeah, the disclosure here is in the American public's hands. So we're seeing this happen all over the country right now. And now's the time for disclosure. The UFO congressional hearings just happened, and I think the public is really getting to a point where they're ready for this and they want to hear more.
Yeah, it's a boiling pot, and what's happening around the planet with these reports, Congress, it just seems like things are coming to a head. More UFO videos just coming in. This just came in from Missouri just about 5 minutes ago.
Oh, look at her, dude. We'll do it again. What? Oh, look at her again. What is that? It's like an airplane dropping. It's like a dropping flares or something. I want to get it.
Yeah, they're not hiding anymore. They're broad. They're showing themselves. In my opinion, this is probably some kind of inside job. I'm not exactly sure what the purpose is, but this is the time when there's going to be a new president, and we just got to be aware of what's going on, and we got to get answers. Here's something that just came in. Is this contact made by a civilian? Watch this.
See that, Coach Q? They are all over the fucking place. What the fuck? Am I seeing shit?
We're looking at this, and it is incredible. A sky watcher, maybe a summoner, or somebody that practices CE5 is trying to make contact, and we're looking at something that baffles any kind of comprehension. Look at it. It's wild stuff.
He's lasering, pointing each of these points. Are these drones, UAPs, UFOs, whatever you want to call it? He's trying to get their attention. And then all of a sudden, you see the explosion of lights that just kind of come out of nowhere. This is fantastic.
It's amazing that there's these sort of programs that you can use, such as CE5s, and a lot of people are being trained to do this around the country right now. And I think it's really amazing to me to be able to see that people are able to seemingly interact with these UFOs. As you can see, after he points the laser at one UFO, these other lights appear, and that's got to be really exciting.
Yeah, when you're experiencing the phenomenon, it is wild. And if you haven't, don't worry, you're going to have your chance. Just keep an open mind and keep your eyes on the skies. Now, an exclusive cut, Battle for Disclosure, it premieres tonight. Worldwide. Here's an interview with Congressman Tim Burchett behind the scenes. Do you believe that there are private corporations that have gone rogue with this technology?
That scares me, that they could get a hold of it and move ahead with it. That's why I think it's better if we know out in the public, because they would have so much control over everything if they had that. To me, that should be warning enough. But the beauty of it is it's so advanced. I just think we're clueless. You know, I'd be surprised if we had anything in the way of a reversed engineered craft. I just don't think we have the technology to pull that together. I may be wrong, you know, maybe people are laughing at me right now when they see that, but I just think it's so far advanced that we don't have a clue. And I've talked to pilots that have said they're, you know, basically, and they've drawn out, yeah, okay, I can say that. I think they've drawn out pictures of things that they don't exist in any military aircraft in this world. They got no reason to lie to me. I mean, all they're doing is going to get lit up, because even if there is they're not going to any retribution against them. They're still, you know, they destroy information, they destroy tapes, because they do not want to have to be taken off the flight line or whatever for 8 hours to be interrogated, when they should be saluted for coming out with some honesty.
You don't know that at the very top, that whole project is being run illegally.
These are brand new witnesses, and they've got bombshell information to talk about.
These technologies are unsanctioned. They are illegal operations, and this can be proven in any court of law.
It's like, wow, nobody's coming after us. We're gonna do this until we can get away with it.
They would have so much control over everything if they had that.
If this information was all released, it could fall into the wrong hands.
They're using security as a cover for illicit or illegal or even treasonous activities.
The members of Congress didn't have the detailed information of the precise location.
Where they keep the bodies, the craft, the debris, all the evidence that we've been searching for the last 80 years.
He knew how to keep a secret. Secrets were his stock and trade.
They're literally making their own money to fund their own projects.
We have a source currently in the deep black world.
It doesn't matter if you're president of the United States, you're not going to talk about that.
There was this large monolithic slab, looked like it was elevated off of the ground.
It is traumatic.
Look, this is the most top secret shit you've ever heard of.
Battle for Disclosure. The link is in the description. You could watch it right now. And let me tell you, what we just heard from Congressman Tim Burchett, he's afraid of a private rogue corporation in charge of technology from not of this earth. And the implications behind it is maybe what's going on right now above our skies across the planet.
Yeah, he tells us a lot in this documentary, and we just spoke with him recently. He gave us some insight. He's almost feels like that some of his office could be infiltrated with people that are on the wrong side of disclosure. Who the hell knows? But Congressman Tim Burchett, he's a friend of ours, and when he tells us things, he tells us straight. He says, "Ask me anything, brother," and that's the best part. This guy's genuine. Loved him. This documentary is going to be off the hook. It's dropping within hours right here in Hawaii. So everybody, go check that out tomorrow. Leave your reviews, post it everywhere, share everything that you have to say about this after you see it.
Yeah, this has got to be the most groundbreaking documentary of the year. You definitely want to check this out. I mean, this is sort of the culmination of Dr. Greer's National Press Club conference that he had last June, and this is sort of how everything began ramping up with all the latest with the congressional hearings, because they all kind of started happening right after his press conference last year. So it's really exciting to see this, especially because there's some major eyewitnesses, firsthand eyewitnesses being interviewed in this that are part of major military programs.
Yeah, that's the whole point. These congressional hearings, we're hearing from these witnesses, but they're not actually witnesses themselves. They're third-hand witnesses or third-hand testimony. It's like telling a story to somebody, and then it gets kind of watered down after the story's been told through somebody else's conversation. But what we're dealing with in Battle for Disclosure is eyewitness, first-hand witness people that were involved within military operations, finding out about the phenomenon.
Everybody mark your calendars. We had the big interview with Stephen Greer, Billy Carson, the gang, Goodall, everybody, and we're going to be going over some of this UAP incidents over the planet, the drone activity, whatever it is. We're going to be talking about that, and we're going to be going over this exclusive documentary and sharing insight from the people that were there, the eyewitnesses. That's what it's all about. We're so excited for the 11th. It's going to be a big podcast.
That's right. And don't forget, leave your reviews, share the trailer, share Battle for Disclosure. It's going to be available worldwide on all streaming services, Amazon, iTunes, Google Play, you name it. Just take a look at the link below and you can order it right now. And we look forward to hearing what you got to say, because we're on the front line. We're just about wrapping up our new documentary, a follow-up to what's just been going on over the past 3 months, and we're going to be releasing it in 3 months. This isn't this 1 year drop documentary. This is going to be a series that continues, because right now the world demands it. So everybody, be safe out there. Keep your eyes on the skies, and if you've captured anything amazing, our contact email is in the description. Upload that video, that YouTube video of the unknown, and copy paste that link to my email. We'll check it out. Everybody be safe.
We'll catch you all later.
Over and out.
We'll see you next time.